My name is Sanyee Yuan. In Mandarin, that's Luan Sanyee. I'm from San Francisco. I was born in San Francisco, this hospital, St. Mary's Hospital. The San means saint, and the Yi is the character for universe. So in a sense, she almost named me Saint of the Universe and wants me to be worldwide. It maybe goes to show that she did have big aspirations for me. So my mom is from Taipei, Taiwan, and in college she met my father. They decided to get married, and they got married in Taiwan. And I guess my mom, she had just seen a lot of the United States in films, on TV, and in the media. So she had this idea that the United States was this great place of opportunity. But she and my dad actually ended up in the Tenderloin district in San Francisco. And the Tenderloin, it's actually the panhandle of the city. It's where there are homeless people, drug dealers, streetwalkers. And she just couldn't believe it. She didn't want to tell her mom that she ended up here, that this was what the United States was like. When I was 5, she divorced my dad. He just got this gambling problem, and he was borrowing money from people who would come knocking at our door late at night. Even though she had never had a job in America before, she went looking for one, and she started working 2 jobs. And what amazed me was that even though she was juggling these 2 jobs, and these were her first 2 jobs in the US, she would still take care of me and my sister. She would make sure that we have food on the table. She would read to us before going to bed. She would practice our spelling bee words and our multiplication tables with us. And she, like, oh my God, okay, every night, I'm sorry, I'm getting a little choked up here too. I hope that's okay. I hope other people have gotten choked up also. But, like, I remember she said her family would call her every night, and they would say, come back to Taiwan, come, and we'll help you take care of Sanjin and Sanyee. They're just little girls. And she said, no, I'm going to stay here in America because I want them to have the opportunities for education here. I came here for a better life. I just became very close to both my mom and my sister. They were basically my rocks. We were latchkey kids, and we would turn on the TV and start doing our homework. We would watch so many shows. We would watch like Sabrina the Teenage Witch, Sister Sister, a lot of Nickelodeon, a lot of Friends, and A Third Rock from the Sun. When my sister and I told my mom that we love TV and movies so much, she didn't stop us. She's always been very supportive of us, always said, follow your passion, just do what you love, because if you don't, you won't be happy. I think this was the first recollection I can have of just realizing the power of TV. It gave me the same sorts of entertainment or pleasure, just being able to escape my reality, in a sense.
Who are you? How do you know about the scroll?
In 3rd grade, my mom signed me up for these after-school activities. They had like improvisational acting and choir, and, like piano lessons also. And I remember loving the improvisational acting class because we were just playing games all the time. And I just remember everyone started laughing, and I felt so good about that. I was like, oh man, I just want to be able to evoke emotions out of people. I think it was definitely that experience of being on stage and feeling the connection with the audience. I think that pushed me to pursue more opportunities for public speaking.
Tokyo's Nikkei lost 1.25%, while Hong Kong's Hang Seng also fell more than 1%.
I love learning about other people. I love reading about characters, just compelling characters. And I think stories connect us. When I joined like the middle school newspaper staff or high school newspaper staff, then I started realizing that I could tell others stories in a way that empowered them and also inspired readers and informed them. It would be my dream to work on a TV set or on a film set every day and just try to explore characters. Because I grew up here and I grew up watching American movies and TV shows, I really want to try to make it out in Hollywood.
This is Sanyee for Model Club Boston, and thanks for watching.
Maybe it was my story. Maybe it was my essays, because I did talk about growing up in a single parent family and why storytelling is so important to me. How I feel like I can tell stories too in TV, film, and news. Maybe Harvard thought, here's someone who does want to make an impact in the world through storytelling. I remember my one-on-one interview. I told her about how I was also really shy when I was growing up, but then I started to branch out. And I remember telling her about my experiences on student government and how I just went up and down the halls introducing myself to strangers. And I think maybe she saw in me that potential to keep trying to improve myself. And I think for me, coming here to Harvard, my expectations were very focused on the concept of success. When I first got here, I was thinking, yeah, I have to go and try to be the best at something because everyone here is the best at something, so I have to find my niche. But as I've spent more time here, I've realized that it's just always trying to be the best you that you can be, to be your best self. For me, success is being able to live my life just the way that they've always lived theirs, caring about other people, being generous, having friends and family close to my heart. I think that's all we can do is try to follow our dreams, because I have so many friends who want to do finance or consulting or be pre-med because their doctors told them. They said it's a safe route. Like, you've been succeeding all your life. You've gotten into Harvard. You can't just go and be a nobody now. You have to have this huge salary. And thankfully, my mom has never put that kind of pressure. She just says, again, follow your heart, do what you love, stay true to your values, and try to be a good person. Because if you're a good person, then you can inspire the people around you. And that's what's really important in life.